Hey guys, I'm back with another what if. This time, what if Naruto could change DNA, a redo? Before we get started, please go check out my Discord. You can, where you can talk to me directly about what ifs you might want me to do. You can find the link in the about section. So, without further ado, let's get started. So this starts at Naruto's birth. When Naruto is born, his hair is changing colors from yellow to blue, green, red, and then finally back to its normal yellow. Minato and Kushina are reasonably shocked and surprised, but they forget about it when a mysterious man attacks. But nothing else really changes, other than Minato being forced to give Naruto the full nine tails because I'm gonna do that. So Naruto can get a boost from the start pretty much. Yeah. Instead of Naruto helping Hinata, he helps a young Uchiha girl named Tsuki. And I'm gonna say she was getting bullied, and this was the night before, like the day of the Uchiha massacre. But yeah, And that and that encounter is when Naruto discovers his ability by accidentally hardening his skin. But yeah, he gets beat up still, and this makes Tsuku like Naruto, same as Hinata was in canon, but not shy. She would not like openly talk about that, but she had the same amount of love for Naruto as Hinata did without the shyness. So yeah, so the ship is already set up. Now another skip to when Naruto graduates. This time he doesn't have any trouble. He's top of the class. Second person, of course, it will be Tsuki. Um, he never had trouble with chakra control because, of course, he had the good and bad half of the Nine Tails. So Mizuki has to find another random kid. I'm not gonna do anything special with that. I might later on if I decide to. But but that kid failed. He steals a scroll of sealing, and not finds the kid. Gets a scroll, then kills Mizuki, no problem. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention earlier that Naruto has near perfect memory, so he does know about Minato and Kushina. And I'm gonna say Jiraiya was there. I'm pretty sure I said that in the original too. So Jiraiya is gonna be there in the original version of this, which was only 2 parts. This is probably gonna be at least 8. Sorry for the voice crack. So yeah, hold on. I lost myself on the script. Yeah, so he knows about Jiraiya and all them. So yeah, he's waiting to be put on his team, which will be Team 7. And it gets called Naruto Uzumaki, Tsuki Chiha, and Shikamaru Nara. Tsuki, under her breath, says excitedly, "Yes!" But only Shikamaru heard it. He was kind of curious, but he just pushed it aside like, it's nothing. Maybe she was like, meh. He was thinking maybe they're friends, but they don't ever hang out in school. So yeah, they had to wait hours for Kakashi still. Naruto's goal does not change. Tsuki's will be, hold on, I lost my trail. Yeah, Shikamaru says his father made him be a shinobi. Tsuki says she wants to be a strong kunoichi, and then she looks at Naruto and blushes, and is about to say something, but yeah. She is kind of pulling a soccer here, but for Naruto, of course. That evening after Naruto is done training, because I'm gonna say he did some training, like some basic jutsu, fireball jutsu. Um, he does have jutsu like that. Maybe like what is it? I can't remember what it was. I'll tell you the jutsu that he has already in the video next part. So yeah. Tsuki confesses that she loves Naruto after that and ends up kissing him. then they go to Naruto's house. They make out, then they fall asleep. When they wake up, Naruto cooks. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, Naruto is very clean. So, yeah, back to the what if. After they eat, Naruto and Suki go to the training grounds, but they had to wait 4 hours, of course, because Kakashi, him being a little bit of an asshole. And in the meantime, Naruto and Suki go somewhere else to make out for the first hour, then train for the rest of the time. When Kakashi does get there, he says the same thing he did in canon with the bells and all that. When it starts, Naruto and Suki, go to the same place. They're starting to come up with a plan, but Shikamaru shows up and improves their plan. And so, what happens is Naruto jumps out initially to distract Kakashi, while Tsuki is in the trees providing cover fire. And this is not the clone of Kakashi. This is the actual Kakashi. So yeah, she's using like fireball jutsu, like any like long range jutsu. I might cover that in the next part, maybe. And yeah, Shikamaru uses a shadow possession jutsu to catch Kakashi for a second, which gives Naruto enough time to grab the bells. He cuts one of the bells in half, tosses that one half to Tsuki, and the whole bell to Shikamaru. So yeah, so they pass the test. Yeah. So yeah. Now we cut to Naruto and Tsuki making out of and eventually getting busy, having sex, of course. Then they sleep. When I'm not gonna go too far into detail. If you guys really, really, really want me to, if you get this video to 10 likes, okay? No, scratch that. 15 likes. You have to get it to 15 likes, which I guarantee you cannot do. I will, trust me, if you do get it to 15 likes, I will go into detail. When they wake up, Tsuki insists she cooks, and Naruto lets her cook, of course, because he's like, because this morning I'ma say he's very tired from training and fucking Tsuki last night. Yeah, and yeah, he's surprised how good she is at cooking, and asks her to teach him how to cook, and she says she will, but they, of course, have to go get their missions, and we skip a month when they're done with their direct missions. And I'll go over all the jutsu in the next video of what Naruto has, okay? So yeah. And now we're at Naruto complaining and asking for a harder mission. After a while, Hiruzen gives in and calls for Tazuna. But that is it for now. I hope you all enjoyed. Go to the link for my Discord server in the About section. Also, subscribe and like this video to get it to 15 likes, unless you don't want me to go into detail. And this is Saikatsu Uchiha saying peace.